You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Change your thoughts and you change your world. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Holding grudges will never harm people you hate, only you. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. The best way to predict your future is to create it. The truth is that bad things don't affect us as profoundly as we expect them to. That's true of good things too. We adapt very quickly to either. The best revenge is massive success. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgivings, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. You don't realize the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. No matter what good you do to people, they will only remember your mistakes. You must determine where you are going in your life, because you cannot get there unless you move in that direction. Random wandering will not move you forward. It will instead disappoint and frustrate you, and make you anxious and unhappy and hard to get along with. An unexamined life is not worth living. The regret of putting first those who don't put you first makes your life painful. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. April hath put a spirit of youth in everything. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Emotion, which is suffering, ceases to be suffering as soon as we form a clear, precise picture of it. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Real growth is when you start checking and correcting yourself. Instead of blaming others, you take your power back by being responsible for your life. The mind is everything. What do you think you become? The future depends on what you do today. The second you feel like you're hanging on by a thread, let go. You shouldn't be holding on to something that makes you feel that way in the first place. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. People's actions tell the truth about them, their words. It is never too late to be what you might have been. Dreams without goals are just dreams. Say no to your desire to be perfect, otherwise you won't be able to improve further. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Don't lick old woman vagina until you respectfully ask for consent and ensure that both parties are comfortable and willing to engage in any activities. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Never overlook contempt. When someone views you with contempt and talks to you like you're beneath them, they will likely do you harm, whether relationally, socially, or physically. Remove that person from your life. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Do what you can with what you have where you are. If you can't understand why someone is doing something, look at the consequences of their actions, whatever they might be, and then infer the motivations from their consequences. You can't be happy with someone else if you aren't happy with yourself. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. In every situation, life is asking us a question, and our actions are the answer. Our job is simply to answer well. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans.